final season here in this stadium, kind of getting things ramped up and seeing the festivities and the celebrations about this stadium and what history it's meant?
Yeah, it's an exciting time. You know, the course of the 9 years that McDermott has been here and I've been here, it's kind of crazy. Like, of all the things that you could just write off that has happened here, from the blizzard to everything, and then to the final season, I think it's cool. I just think that it's cool to be a part of history, and we're living in it. But I'm excited. The fans are excited, which makes us excited. We can feel the energy.
Even putting aside the history of the stadium, just sort of the stage that you guys are opening this season on. These two franchises, you guys have met in the playoffs last year, obviously the two quarterbacks, the stage of Sunday Night Football. Just what can you say about that and sort of the juice and the buzz that that provides to the game as well?
So you're basically asking me how excited am I to play against another good franchise?
Also, not just any other franchise, but obviously two teams with two big quarterbacks.
Yeah,
you guys have had some good battles in the past and stuff like that.
I think it just shows what a good job the NFL has done as a whole, right? Like, there's good teams, there's good quarterbacks, there's good running backs, there's good receivers, there's good linemen. I like playing against great teams. I like being in big games. I like being in games that everybody's talking about, right? It puts more attention on the good guys, which is us. Lamar is what you think about when you think about the Ravens. And to be able to play against the former MVP and now we have the current MVP, it's just cool, man. Like, it's just cool. It's almost like some video game stuff, like where you just pick two of the best teams and just play. So it's cool. I'm thankful that I'm a part of it, and we'll see what is it, like Sunday night, and we'll see what, like, Sunday night brings.
Believe in, like, trial by fire.
What's the definition of that?
Just, somebody basically getting thrown out and having to getting thrown into the deep end and trying to figure out if you're going to be able to swim or not. Just for, like, young players who might get thrown into a role on both sides of the ball.
Shoot, the only thing I could, like, think of is my kids. Do I think about throwing my kids in the deep end? No, I do not like that. But no, I mean, I think that when it comes to the NFL, you have to be ready. You never know when your ticket is going to be punched, and even when your ticket is going to be cut, right? I think the NFL happens fast for a lot of people. It shifts, it changes. You don't know what to expect. You have to expect the unexpected. And guys get drafted to play, right? Like, it's the cycle. I don't think that I believe in here, just go in there and see what, like, you got. But if you know that you're going to be playing, I think that playing in a game-like situation happens in practice. And for the young guys that are practicing here, I think that we have been getting the good guys, the young guys, ready to practice with the joint practice and with our hard practice here and with the conditioning and with practicing and then conditioning, then practicing again, and understanding that you're going to have to, stay on the field, a sudden change. And McDermott has been doing a good job of getting guys ready. But I think the good part about being a part of this team is the battle is going to come whether you want it to or not. For a young guy, you have to face that first rep. You have to face that first initial game-like situation. But with the guys that we have here, we make it easy because they're not out there alone. And there's 10 other guys. Sometimes there's 12 other guys if somebody makes a mistake. And, there's guys that are out there that is making it easier for that first time to be okay. So that jumping in the deep end, it's not really a thing. It's more so like jumping in, chest high water,
Hasn't shied away from expectations of the
Never.
team or talent of the roster. So when you are approaching a season like this one, just coming off where you guys came from last year's AFC Championship game, can you speak to the level of importance that you kind of view what this year is about?
I don't understand. So you want me to talk about how the team is?
The enormity of this season.
You're using words that I don't know yet. AI hasn't told me the definition. Come on, help me out, brethren.
I guess how these expectations play into the importance of this season.
Yeah, I mean, the expectations are always high. We're a good team, hopefully I'm going to answer the question right. The expectations are always high. Everybody wants to win. We want to win as players. Coaches want to win as coaches. Ownership wants to win as ownership. So the expectations are always high. When you look at paper, every team is different. You know, like we don't, not that we don't, but it's not like we have Odell Beckham or some name that's just screaming off of the paper of some A-list celebrity. We're a bunch of underdogs. We're a bunch of guys that are still clawing and scratching. And, you know, I enjoy it. Like, it's a bunch of guys that not are trying to make their name, but they're trying to solidify their self in the NFL. And when you have a group full of guys and like that, it's dangerous. But I believe in us. You know, like practice has been going well. Games have been going well. Games have been going bad. The good things, the bad things happen, and we're learning from it, and we're seeing progression in practice. And as a player that's been here and seen, you know, the loops of a season and the loops of a team and a roster, I think that everything is going the way that it should. You know, Josh is connecting with his receivers. They're smiling and they're catching the ball. That means that there's some positivity of connection going on. But expectations are always high. We're a bunch of pros that want the best, and we want to win. So the expectations are high. Hopefully I answered your question. All right, brother. Thank you.
An emphasis on the defensive line for this team over the course of the last several months. As somebody who has gone against them for now, all of the offseason, what do you make of just the group as a whole collectively?
A bunch of little savages, man. Like, they're like bunch of little Tasmanian devils, right? Like, you got these, now you got a big Tasmanian devil too. Dion, that's a bigger Tasmanian devil. Dion is coming into his own, right? Whenever, honestly, somebody has the same name as me, I always look at with a closer eye, and I give him a little more stuff, right? And he's a D lineman, so he has to play against us. So we get him ready, we're grooming him, and I think that Dion is ready, right? And then we got Mr. Talk a Lot. I always pick on him. TJ, great. We got great young guys on the inside. He talks, energy, he's quick-handed, he's quick feet, he's getting into the quarterback, and he's chasing the ball down. Effort, right? Effort is winning. Joey is not, the world is saying whatever they are saying about Joey. Joey is Joey. Joey is Joey, and we got Joey on our team, and I'm happy that Joey's here. Joey is challenging me in one-on-ones, right? And not that I'm great or nothing, but like, you know, like when you have two guys that are seasoned and you play hard, I'm out there and I'm like, all right, I got to really think about what I'm doing. And Joey is and getting past. And we need guys to win. Greg is Greg, Ed is Ed. And these guys are a bunch of little Tasmanian devils besides Dion. Dion's just a bigger Tasmanian devil because he's humongous. But I like our guys. Our guys have definitely impressed me because I didn't know what to expect. But I give it a thumb up, even 2 thumbs up. But I'm happy. And we got a real live game, a situation on Sunday, so we'll see. The test is there, and there's no more hiding. And everyone knows what their job is. You know, the games are won where? Up front, O-line and D-line. So we have a big job to do, and we understand our roles on the football team. That's the best part, when you got soldiers that know exactly who they are for battle. So I got our guys with a double thumb up.